Hey Arizona, just because weed is legal now doesn't mean your criminal record is clear. You need to visit azexpunge.org today. The Reclaim Your Future campaign can expunge your record for free. Go to azexpunge.org now. Hey Arizona, just because weed is legal now doesn't mean your criminal record is clear. You need to visit azexpunge.org today. The Reclaim Your Future campaign can expunge your record for free. Go to azexpunge.org now. Hey Arizona, just because weed is legal now doesn't mean your criminal record is clear. You need to visit azexpunge.org today. The Reclaim Your Future campaign can expunge your record for free. Go to azexpunge.org now. Hey Arizona, just because weed is legal now doesn't mean your criminal record is clear. You need to visit azexpunge.org today. The Reclaim Your Future campaign can expunge your record for free. Go to azexpunge.org now. Hey Arizona, just because weed is legal now doesn't mean your criminal record is clear. You need to visit azexpunge.org today. The Reclaim Your Future campaign can expunge your record for free. Go to azexpunge.org now. Hey Arizona, just because weed is legal now doesn't mean your criminal record is clear. You need to visit azexpunge.org today. The Reclaim Your Future campaign can expunge your record for free. Go to azexpunge.org now.
Disclaimer. This video, like all videos featured on this channel, is definitely intended for mature audiences. This video is likely to contain profane language. Content is inappropriate for minors. Video is not for kids.
Welcome to the Dr. Greenthumb Show. Lord of mercy. Salsa.
Oh, yes. So many helps. So many needs. Welcome to the Dr. Greenthumb Show live on Twitch, Discord, YouTube, and www.breal.tv, the home site. What it do, baby? Dr. Greenthumb. To my right, we got the legendary Psycho Leezy.
Salute. Salute, everybody.
Salute.
Good to be here.
In the treehouse crew, Bolton, Blampo, Bra Bra, and the Dominator.
Yo, what up, B? We up here doing good.
Uh-huh.
Can't complain.
Okay. And we also have the strong one. Strong tone, Mr. Big Bag in the building.
Strong bag.
What's up, everybody?
Strong Big. And we got the incredible Brosha himself. Sendor.
In the house, you know what it does.
What
it do.
What it do.
Yeah.
What's going on today, guys?
Popping.
All is good.
Today is popping. I don't have any news in front of me today, so we are freestyling all of it.
How was that comedy show you guys did on Sunday?
It was good, man. You guys should stop through the next one, man.
I would have, but I was caught up with some other.
You was caught up with some work.
Some other, family stuff.
Family stuff, yeah. Word up. No, it was good, man. Every comedian killed that night. It was dope. Paul Rodriguez, man, he still got it.
Legend.
Of course. He always throws down.
He still got it. He's 70 years old, man, and when you watch him on stage, he doesn't look like it.
And he's got original jokes.
I seen him backstage one time. We was at another show, and he was like all in his phone. And I didn't realize, like, he's in his phone, like, probably studying his jokes or something. And I tried to say something to him, and he looked at me like, yo, shut the fuck up. I just left him alone. I was like.
We were talking about it yesterday. Well, all the other comedians were up there. He did not laugh at one joke.
Yeah,
He was in concentration in kill mode. Like just analyzing the room.
I mean, when you're a legend that big, you gotta stay focused, man, because people are there for
you. Yeah. I think he was trying to be focused and then read the room.
Yeah.
But all the comedians killed that night. Luz Pasos, Martin Moreno, Jay Valentino.
But you have to do that in general at a show. You know what I mean?
You better be.
Bands do that too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Check out what's going on. You know what I mean? Be part of the vibe.
I do.
You know,
I don't do it all the time. But if it's somebody I like really wanted to see, hell yeah, I'll go out there see him. And sometimes I'll go out to the front of the house to see it. Like I don't want to see it on side stage. I want to see like the full blown get down of it. Yeah. Because I've watched you guys, right, from being on the side of the stage, and it was a cool experience. But I got to see you guys watch it from front of house, and it was a different. That's the best part. That's the best place to watch from. You shortchange yourself being a guest of the band and watching from the stage. You should go out in the crowd and look at it and see all the things that are happening. Because that sideways look, ain't it?
Yeah, the best I could do for people on my side of the stage is I have a couple monitors back there now, you know what I mean? So that way they're getting my mix.
Right.
Loud in their face, just like they're on stage, like we are getting it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, because depending on what side of the stage you're on, you can't really hear like what's going on stage that well. In hip-hop, it's a little bit more balanced, but, I mean, that's because it's 2 tracks, right? But, yeah, when it comes to a band, depending on what side, it's heavier of a sound over on this side that might not be on this side, and it's better if you just go out in the crowd where it's all coming at you, you know what I mean? Yeah. And then go backstage.
Yeah. Sometimes I don't like that backstage scene. Like I like to go in the front and feel it, or stand in the back crowd and see the whole.
Yeah, because you get the full production at that point. Like these gentlemen spend money on lights. Go see the light show that happens with the band.
Get the whole experience.
The whole experience. Sometimes, like, you don't see all the stuff. You see, you see the energy of the crowd happening from the side of the stage, and that might be exciting for some, but, like, really, that's not the place to watch the show from.
Definitely.
But people do it, and people settle for it. But I'm telling you, it's a better experience. Just because I've done both, to know, like, it's the better look.
Oh, yeah.
It's just going out there sometimes can be a pain in the ass. Depending. If you're a guest of someone, you kind of want to be close so you don't because there's always that paranoia. I know you guys have had this. You get the homies there or your guests there that they know their way around this. You don't have to worry about them texting you every 5 minutes. Hey, how do I get to? Where do I get to? What do I look for? And all that. And then you got the homies that well-seasoned. They already know the get down. They're not tripping off of nothing. They're not hitting you up to ask you anything. So you could concentrate on your gig as opposed to, the 5 homies that didn't follow the instructions properly and they're worried about, can I get backstage? Hey, am I, if I go out here, am I going to be able to come back again, man? Yeah, that's what that backstage pass is for.
Settle down, babe.
Just follow the instructions. Yeah. Sometimes it's hard.
I just try to explain to people, simply. I'm like, look, when you're walking around at an event, and you get to be backstage or whatever's considered to be backstage, just stay out of people's way.
Yeah.
Always be kind to people. Say hi. You don't have to talk to everyone you meet. But,
Yeah.
Behave.
But
Behave.
But be back there like you belong back there. Don't be back there like you're all eager and curious and looking around and getting all up in everything. You know what I mean?
Going into people's dressing rooms, you shouldn't.
Bothering people.
Don't go in no rooms.
Right. If you're a friend of this band, you came with them. Don't be wandering off in somebody else's dressing room.
Backstage doesn't mean in another room. Backstage is behind the stage. There's an area literally behind most stages where, it's I don't say it's considered the hangout, but people will hang out. But it's typically on the loading docks. You know what I mean? Only time you don't want to be on the docks is when there's a loadout or
you got to get the hell out of the way.
Stay out of the damn way.
They will yell at you no matter who the hell you are. Or
They'll
who
run you
came
over.
with. They'll run you over.
They don't even care.
And you know, a lot of groups before the show, they don't want to be talking to people. They want to be, you want to
get in your zone.
Yeah, you want to be in your zone, thinking about what you about to do.
Yeah, because
you don't want to start somebody come talking to you. Nah. Like
day, I like to take my day on a show day, and I'm sure you're all the same, man. But I literally just want to kick it. Like I ain't trying to do nothing.
Yeah, I don't want to think about
and
too
I want
much.
to be and I want to be high like the whole time. Like so when showtime comes, I'm there. I don't have to get higher. I'm already there.
Yeah, I agree.
Sure.
I mean, like when you're going to do the task, you want to be in the best mental state possible. What makes you feel comfortable. You don't want to be distracted by all these little fucking things, man. That's some of the reasons that like I don't really get excited about doing LA shows. I get excited, because I know the fans are going to show up and, they're going to catch the experience and all that stuff. It's all the other stuff that becomes the distraction before the show. Like any other state you go to, not all your homies, not all your family and, whatever are going to be there. You know what I mean? So you don't got to worry about, who got in, who's, waiting in line or whose tickets ain't at the booth or, someone calling you every 5 minutes when they're already in the venue. How do I get to? Where do I get to? When do I go to?
Where's the bar at?
My limits are simple. One hour before show, that's it. I did everything I could before, and this is the time I need to get my head right so I can go do what I got to go do.
Yeah.
I mean, usually when
and 15 minutes afterwards, just let me kick it for 15. Give me 15. I just need to kick it.
The best thing to do.
My ears is blown out right now. I don't even want to hear what you got to say.
When you got a show or something, just turn your shit off.
Yeah, that's what I do. Like when we're in LA, probably an hour before the show, 2 hours maybe. 2 hours before the show, maybe. No, actually that day, I will not answer my phone for nobody.
Because they'll start hitting early.
Unless it's, wifey or, the brothers or the band, right? I ain't answering nobody's call. And then, an hour, 2 hours before the show, I'll just cut it off.
That's when you start getting calls from people you haven't heard from.
Well, if it's a big show, if it's a little itty bitty show, nobody, like some are racking you about it. But like if it's a big show, that's when you get all the calls, especially if you're playing that big show with another big band. And they want to see the other big band. They come in for you and to support you, but they also want to see the other band. I mean?
Yeah. Well, I've actually had an experience once where a friend that I couldn't get into a concert actually hit me with like a
guilt trip,
like a foul ass text message
Damn.
or voice message afterwards. I was like, wow, man, like, but people would just get all they work themselves up and they want to see. They want to be there.
Now, this person that you couldn't work the tickets out, like how far in advance did they hit you up? Or they hit you up that day or the day before? What?
It could have been a couple of days, but as I recall, we didn't have like a whole grip of, it wasn't our gig. It wasn't our gig at all. We were just featured on there.
Oh, so we were like in support.
Yeah.
And they, they wanted you to move the world in a support spot.
And I ain't trying to diss nobody and all that, but, when I can do it, I can. I'll do it, but...
Yeah, some people don't understand. They get all bent and, like, oh, man, it's like that. Oh. Like, hey, dog.
Yeah, baby.
How many other shows you been to? Because it's usually that person that been to most of your shows and they can't get in that one and they get pissed off about it.
Yeah. I mean, usually, sometimes, I be feeling bad sometimes, but I'm like, hey, man, it's got to be done like that.
Well,
or else you're going to drive yourself crazy, man. Like, I can't be worried about you out there and this and that. I got shit to do
let me tell you, when we were throwing the smoke out, my guest list would be ridiculous because I was partially the promoter and, one of the bands playing. So we would get whatever we got allocated to us as Cypress, and then I had an allocation as a promoter, right? And at that point, I didn't really know how to say no enough. And my goddamn guest list alone would be like 150 people for that. And it's like, I'm looking at it like, because I know that at least 10 of these people out of these 150 are going to be hitting me up every 5 minutes. It was like the biggest anxiety and stress that I had to deal with each year that we threw it, because each year was the same thing. And a lot of the times it was the same ass people that would be the same ass pain in the ass. Like they couldn't figure out how to do this or that after they got the tickets or passes or whatever. Every year, same things. Like, dude, you've been through this a couple times. Why do we do this dance? You know what I'm saying? And like for me, that's why I start cutting the list down and, just shutting my phone off, not answering. If you didn't hit me up a week, 2 weeks before, out of here. Sorry.
I be telling people, and we do this a lot back in New York, like, get there early, meet us in the back, and roll in with us. That's all I could tell you. Like, once we in, don't try to call me. You asked out. If you wasn't there when we made that entrance and you roll in with the gang, then you asked out.
Yeah, that part. You asked for a couple tickets and you came with like 10 people.
Yeah.
Like, hey,
don't do that either.
Hey,
yeah.
my homies want
homies
to come.
And
like, sorry.
Yeah, come by yourself, B.
There's a ticket window down there, and I'm sure there's still a few tickets left.
Yep.
Typically, I most places, I have a very reasonable list. It's only in like maybe a half dozen spots, or up to maybe a dozen spots where the guest list can become ridiculous fast.
Oh, yeah.
And in those places, we're at that point now where we've had that, we've done that massive guest list dance, so many times that now we're just kind of the perspective where we really try to set up like a really big room, because we know all the same people are coming, you know what I mean? This is what they've been doing for as long as they've known us and been coming to shows, and try to have, some drinks and snacks already there for everybody, because, that's kind of what everybody expects. I mean, they're expected to come backstage and there's going to be this party, you know what I mean? It's like, well, y'all can party if you want, be over there. Here's the party spot. Everybody that wants to come party, you come party over here. This is where we'll come over there when we want to come party. You guys come over to that spot when you want to party. Otherwise, enjoy the show.
That's right.
But here's the spot. You know what I mean? This is the spot where we all kick it. You can't be going everywhere, because everywhere is where people is working at. This is where this is where the people who party can party without being everyone's working way.
Yeah, it's tough, man.
And like you said, you know what I mean? How many times y'all been doing this?
Yeah, exactly. The ones who, they've been fortunate enough to get tickets a few times because they hit you up at the right time.
I'm all for it. Again, like I said, I don't have the problem with the hookup. It's the I can't care for you the whole day at the event.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no.
I can hang out after the show. We kick it until I'm gonna go pass out. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the baby.
But during the
day, it's the babysitting.
Yeah,
it's the babysitting, man. Yeah. I mean, like, hey, I got you. I'll bring you in, but look, I can't hold your hand through none of this.
Yeah, you in. Do you?
Yeah, man. It's tough. And man, the Cat Williams deal keeps spilling over everywhere.
They're going in.
Well, a lot of people are co-signing him, like saying, yo, he's on some truth right now, because they've been showing like all the stuff he's been talking about, like the receipts.
He came with the receipts.
He came with receipts.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a couple people saying he was out of pocket, but it was like, hey.
I seen Ari Smith. I mean, what's his name? Spears. Yeah. Going at him and like trying to say he's talking too much. But then I seen another cat after him saying that, yo, you a comedian. This is what comedians do. You're supposed to go at each other. And so it's true, man. Like, let him speak.
Let him speak.
Yeah.
And it's just people don't want to hear what he's saying because half the shit is true.
Yeah.
Facts. So they just trying to brand him as crazy because he's got some crazy things to say that happened to,
nobody's been talking about.
Happen to be fact-based and nobody be talking about it. So, of course, they would try to, shut him up and, make him seem crazy and stuff like that. But he didn't seem crazy.
I watched that
in that interview. He got a little loaded with Shannon Sharpe.
I've watched that a few times. I thought that interview was great.
It was.
And what he was very specific from the start and very clear throughout the entire time. There was at no point did he seem like he was faded, like he was just just blah blah, just loose at the mouth. You know what I mean? And even above that, like what he was specific about was that he was only talking about people that was directly linked at something to do with him.
Yeah,
he wasn't trying to tell up on everybody and all their stuff like that.
Yeah.
He was like, simply very direct to those who had copped his shit.
Yeah.
I mean, if anybody knows anything about the comedy world, it's gonna be him, and he could definitely talk about that because he's been living that for.
Yeah, he's been doing that a long time.
So
man.
who else are you gonna believe? Like,
and he's worked with practically everybody.
Yep. So he was calling people out like, this dude don't write his jokes. This dude is.
How about there was some people pissed off because they didn't get called out? How come he didn't call me out?
The hot list of the year. Get on it or
get on the Cat Williams hot list. That's right. Hey, you think?
I still like all the people he clowned on though. I still enjoy their comedy too though. You know? What I mean?
Yeah. Obviously.
But what he was saying was real, and again, like I said, it pertained to him directly.
Yeah. Hey, Sam.
Yo.
Are the Raiders going to keep this coach?
Well, if that's when I wish the fans had more to be involved in the decision, but I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No. Something within me just tells me they're going to do the same thing and bring some other big name dude in there and try to, like they did last time, and it ain't going to work.
How many games did he win when he took over?
I'm not sure. I think he did lose like maybe 3 games or 4 games or whatever, but I think out of all the games that I went to this year at Allegiant, they won. So they did the bulk of their winning at home, and I saw the change in the squad from when he took over. There was just a quickness to it. There was the blocking was more fierce. It was more physical. Like they were believing what he was saying, and
he brought in a Raider attitude.
Yeah, and that's what you want. You want the players to respond to your head coach like that. That's what the Detroit Lions got right now. They got a coach that those players respect, and they're balling out for him. And I saw that same thing for the Raiders. And at one point during the game, the whole crowd just started yelling AP for Antonio Pierce. Right?
He might keep his gig.
So do the Raiders have a chance still?
No.
No, they're done. They're done. They fell short. But that's not the positive takeaways from the Antonio Pierce coaching story. The positive takeaways was that the team was better with him than the dude that they had before, and they just
they responded to him.
Yeah, they responded to him, and they got a. I mean, the last time this happened, they let the dude go and he went somewhere else, and he's still a badass coach. And if they do it again, it's gonna hurt because I think Antonio Pierce has earned the respect from Raider Nation.
I mean, Raiders, just the Raiders uniform and the logo is legendary. Like to
It's a
me,
brand.
It's a brand. Like us being in the East Coast, every time we see the dark shades with the knives and it's wicked.
You know it right away.
It's
you know what I mean?
It's hard. It's hard. And hip-hop,
I mean, people
like
be
that.
wearing Raiders gear and they don't even get down with the Raiders. It's just because it looks good.
It's hard. It looks hard. It looks crazy.
Hey, if Tom Brady announced right now that he's like, you know what, I'm coming back. I'm gonna get that last ring
with the Raiders,
and I'm doing it with the Raiders.
Yo, I don't know.
What's up? Come on. Come on.
No disrespect, whatever, but I think he's, a year or two out of the game at his particular age. I think it's
done.
It's a long time.
It would be costly.
Yeah, I mean, I would say the guy's, definitely in his mid-40s, been off for 2 years already. I'm not saying he can't get back in shape and, or in football shape, speed of the game type-wise. But I would say where he's at, I don't think he want to do that. He would have done it already if that was the case. But, if he wanted to put that Raider colors on and come on, I mean.
I'm a fan of both. So for me, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, man, the energy they both bring together, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
How could that not work?
Well, I'll tell you what, though, if he did do that, there'd be a gang of top-notch free agents
come into play with him.
Whatever team he decided to come back to
take a chance.
To take a chance on that ring.
Yeah, man.
Probably even Gronk.
Yeah, a lot of guys
get
that never
his ass out of it, retirement. He come back.
A lot of all-pro guys that have never won a Super Bowl championship might be like, hey, I'm gonna put it back on for one more year.
One more year, one
season.
season.
See what
Gronk
happens,
is seeing Travis Kelce have all that fun right now. He's like, I should come back.
Put it on him.
Yep.
Yeah.
Go to the Raiders.
Steel Taylor.
With Tom.
It would be amazing. I know. I mean, it's hype. It's not gonna happen, but if it did,
how about the Rams though? Did you think they were gonna beat San Francisco?
Yeah, I did.
You did?
Yeah, I did. The Niners have played really top level football at some points, and then at some points they just stuttered and whatnot. And I see the Rams with the rookie wide receiver and Cooper Kupp and them. They're a hungry team, and that was actually a really good game. And true L.A. Rams, San Francisco 49er game to come down to 1 point. But I always think the Rams under this coach that they got now, McVay, I think his name is. Any game that they play in, they got a shot in because that dude's for real.
Word up.
He's the real deal head coach.
Now, I know you've been a Dodgers fan forever.
Yeah.
Like most of us in here. With the exception of Les, maybe.
I love Dodgers. Come on. Fernando Venezuela. Come on. He's
anyway,
Fernando Venezuela.
What do you think about these?
That's all I needed back in the days. What do you think?
Dude. What do you think about the crazy ass moves they just made?
Well, they're doing power moves. They're saying
power moves.
They want a World Series and they want it now. They want it next season. They don't want it 3 years from now. They'll take it back, then, but they want it now. Right here, right now. They want to be the team, and the way that they're pursuing players and signing them and whatnot, they're gonna be hard to beat. They're gonna be really hard to beat, especially with
two crazy ass pitching aces right there.
Yeah, Ohtani-san.
So what happens with Kershaw? He's just gonna be like, okay, we put you to the back of the line, huh?
I mean, can I speak the truth on this?
Yeah,
how many championships is he gonna blow?
Exactly.
I love Kershaw, man. I was there for his no hitter, his 300 win, whatever. I've seen him do all kind of outrageous stuff, but I think maybe the time has come for him maybe to consider another option or whatever.
Listen, he's a great player.
He's a great player, but
unfortunately, at the time where he's expected to be a great player is when he fails.
Yes, every time.
He's not going to give you that whole strong ass season like he used to could do before.
I think he could fail all season and then come in the postseason and win. And that would be all he needed.
He's the Eddie Jones of the Dodgers, dog.
And the Texas Rangers are hard on him right now, trying to pursue him to, come home to Texas where he's from.
You guys remember Eddie Jones on the Lakers?
Yeah.
Okay, Eddie Jones, number 6, would kick ass all through the regular season. You know what I mean? Like score, in the 20s, a lot of assists, a lot of rebounds. He was basically, just before Kobe. Balling out during the regular season. You get him in the playoffs, and my boy was choke city. he could not show up. He could not, contribute to win the big games.
It's like Vladi on Sacto Kings. Just blow it every time. Like, come on already.
Yeah, he would not show up in the big games, man. And this is what Kershaw has done, man. He's a dope pitcher and all that, but like the big games, something doesn't allow him to bring that shit. He's cost us some championships.
The man has thrown a lot of baseballs in his lifetime.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, you got to feel like shit, right? If you're the fucking fault, your team didn't win.
Yeah, when you're the ace and everybody's looking at you and they rope your ass crazy.
You got to go home feeling like shit. It's like, yo, that's fucked up.
Well, that's what makes the championship mindset. The guys that could forget about what happened last night.
Yeah.
Come back.
Show up the next night and stick it in your face.
Yeah.
You know what I
Let's
mean?
keep it rocking, bro.
Yeah.
The thing about him is that if he gets roped, the first time he gets roped, that's it. He's no good for the rest. You should not play him because he's in his head by that time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He just something he can't get past.
Yeah, and he's got like, I don't know, was it 15 years already or something?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not sure exactly, but it's he's a good veteran. He's did his thing. He's first ballot Hall of Famer whenever he decides that that's enough. He's going in first ballot, trust me.
He's a champ, but unfortunately, in the championships, in the championship events, he's failed at them though. He's won some, but he's failed at more.
Hey, they scored after losing wife beater, homie.
Yeah, that's the thing too. Like he was pressed into the spot last year after the dude got suspended from the squad, and because I believe that would have been your game one starter in the playoffs would have been that dude. But then when he wasn't available, they came to him, and I think he was dope for getting out there and doing it and giving it because he's not out there to here I'm gonna throw home run pitches all day long. This is what I'm gonna do today. He's out there to try to get people out, But hats off to him. He's had a great career, man, and I watched the whole damn thing, and
that's what I'm saying.
It was a bad mofo,
Except for when you was hoping. Except for those times you was hoping. Then you was just like,
Steph Toad. Yeah, you can't. Yeah, man. It's a hard thing, but I think if he does continue pitching, I think just from my point of view, you should look at the Texas Rangers and go over there and Corey Seager and ball out because they might just do it again next year.
Maybe give him a final season with the Dodgers to show and prove. You know what I mean? That way, if it doesn't happen, it's like, hey, man, you tried. You know what I mean? We appreciate
I think they were on like a year-to-year thing with him.
Yeah, he's done.
He might be not.
He's done. They
might not want to play no more. That's we just have to wait and see what he does.
Gotta wait and see, son.
Wait and see.
Yo,
it's a long off
you guys used to play wiffle ball back in the days?
Hell yeah.
I have played wiffle ball before, but it wasn't the go-to. We had this thing out here called over the line. Yeah. And over the line, you play it with like 4 people, right?
Yeah.
But that was our way of playing a little makeshift baseball type of shit.
Wiffle ball's great because you could throw mean curveballs.
And then when you get a hold of a wiffle ball and hit one, you hit it pretty damn good. It goes far.
Yeah, it goes out.
Yeah,
it's great for the confidence. I remember we'd be playing football on our narrow ass block,
like physical games
with the Nerf though.
With the Nerf, yeah.
You guys
played
2-hand touch football also, right?
Kinda.
Remember that?
It was more like 2-hand tackle.
We had 2-hand, yeah, in the street,
in the middle of the street, yeah.
Tell me,
and on someone's lawn, depending where the pass went to or the run.
Oh man, I got a scar on the back of my head from my homies. The bricks around the garden. Bow! I was like,
we used to do 2-hand touch, but it would be a rough 2-hand, like like push your ass, like
shit. We used to run games against other neighborhoods. We'd if it was football season, we'd meet them at the park or some park or some high school and play against another block.
What about that Nerf though? You could throw that thing a mile.
Yep. Yeah. We used to do that with basketball too. We'd go to the elementary schools where we all could dunk.
Yeah.
we go in on each other on the basketball courts. We used to play at this spot called Liberty. We played everywhere.
You could dunk, but the actual size of the court's all micro.
No, it was
not full size.
It's not full size, but it's big enough. It's just that the rims are at what, 8 feet or something like that?
Yeah, they're 8 feet. Even those little 5'7" dudes could jump and get up on those. You know, I remember we used to play a lot of football around, and we play against other squads. And one day, these guys from Pendleton, Camp Pendleton, and the Marine base showed up, all black Marine jarhead dudes, and they wanted to play football against us. And we played them and we beat them, and then they came back the next weekend and beat us, and then came back the third weekend, and then we won the last one. And I was like, we're not playing you guys anymore. They were too damn strong, but it was a good time, you know, fucking playing sports and smoking weed and shit.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
A lot of the times we played outnumbered.
Yeah.
You know, we'd play against, you know, guys that could switch out the whole squad, and we had people playing both ways.
We was playing baseball in the streets, hitting them tennis balls like just houses.
Oh hell yeah!
Down just blasting them.
I used to smack hard balls out of parks and break people's crib windows across the park, like we used to be smacked, and that shit would sometimes hit the houses, and we'll have to start running after that.
Yeah, right. Just get on. You just ruined the game by hitting the home run.
It's over. Game over. We just start running.
Oh, there's nothing like a sound of a window breaking from a baseball.
That shit go.
You
right
know
through.
someone's getting yelled at. Everybody scurries off like roaches real quick.
Yeah.
That ball's big enough to take a lot of window with it when it comes in.
Even softballs. We used to play softball.
Yeah.
Them shits could go far too, man. Don't sleep on us. That shit, just smack it out of here.
Here's the curveball with the wiffle ball you guys were talking about.
Hell yeah.
Fire.
You know this is a sport now on ESPN?
Yeah. You know, we used to put the little square, we used to spray can it on the wall, a big square and then an X.
And
you didn't have the net.
We didn't have, we was doing ghetto style. We spray can the shit on the wall.
It's all the same. But yeah, it's crazy that you know, that whatever you got, you'll use.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We made it happen, man. Come on. We used to play basketball, hang a crate on the wall, and that was the hoop. Like, throwing shit through a crate.
I think we just used the chalk for all of our bases. Just drew them out.
Chalk, whatever.
Yeah, chalk them out.
Just draw them, just run through it.
Kickball's a sport.
Kickball. We was blasting the hell out of volleyballs.
Kickball's on the Ocho, son.
Yeah,
you want to join? Let's make a team, and we'll go play professional kickball, son.
Yeah.
Dodgeball used to be fun.
Kickball is the best because you use those big red balls, man.
Yeah.
You can kick those things so deep. Just oof.
You know, you got to be a pretty uncoordinated motherfucker to strike out in kickball.
Oh, you strike out a kickball, man? Something went wrong.
Is there such thing as a strike in kickball?
Yeah, you miss because people do miss.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that do miss. Yeah, that's what's most amazing about it.
Because some people are uncoordinated.
Yeah, they ain't got no kicking skills.
They don't like anticipate when the ball's coming and they step wrong. They don't kick it. Some of the uncoordinated kids didn't like to play.
You really
be off to the side.
When you play the kickball, you really not only have to be able to kick the ball, but you have full
scorpion.
You really have to also kick the ball very high.
That activated his hernia, son.
You got to kick the ball as high as you can, too. That way it's difficult for someone to catch it.
You killed it.
You want it to blast right off of them because it was coming out of the sky.
If we didn't like someone on the other team, we kicked the ball right at them as hard as we could.
That too.
We didn't care if they caught it or not.
Oh yeah, no, that's how you definitely get base hits. Base kicks.
Base kicks, son.
Here's a strike, Les.
Yeah.
Yeah. One for him. All right.
That dude's faded though. That's not, you know what I mean? Like
we don't know. He could be one of them uncoordinated ones, man.
That was very uncoordinated.
Coordinated.
He looks faded to me.
Yeah. He looks faded.
Yes. Well, you know, it wasn't slow motion, so we couldn't really see whether he was or not. But he did. It seemed faded by that slow motion.
But let's see. I think we could judge though by his homie. Watch the homie coming by. Look at the homie. Watch. laughing at him, got his sideways hat on.
Yeah.
Look how high he kicked up, though, for that kick, though.
Could be just high. Probably
Does
high.
it look like he smacks himself in the head with his left arm?
That's exactly what it looks like.
Oh, he's knocked himself out.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah, that's pretty good, man.
That never happened to me, but I've seen it happen.
I'm telling you, there's uncoordinated people out there, man. Couldn't kick the ball, son.
I can't say it never happened to me because it could have when I first did it, but I don't ever remember it happening. That's for damn sure. I remember kicking the hell out of that ball.
What about punch ball? Y'all still play that?
Oh!
Bang! We used to play punch ball in the hood back in the days.
Wait, describe it again?
Tether ball.
Tennis ball, and we punched that shit.
Yeah, tether ball.
Pow, and just run the bases. It's like baseball, but it was punch ball.
No, I don't recall playing that.
No, I never even heard of punch ball before.
Yeah, punch ball is serious. That was maybe an East Coast
That's
shit.
when you ain't even got a wiffle ball.
You don't
bat.
even got a bat. You just punch ball.
Y'all played stick ball a lot.
Stick ball.
Down there.
Yeah, we got bats out here. We play with bats.
Yeah.
I mean, we made it happen.
We had Louisville Sluggers, aluminum.
Yeah, we had bats.
Thick ass wooden one.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
We had gloves.
I mean,
y'all use gloves?
Of course. Come on, man. I was in the baseball team as a young.
So you played baseball?
I played baseball, and I was really going hard. Like I was pretty good. Like I was one of those players that when I jumped up on that plate, everybody's mama in the crowd was like, "Go Les, go Les, get him."
What position did you play?
I was pitching.
Oh, you were a
I was
pitcher?
a pitcher.
No shit.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I used to pitch.
I pitched. I fucking beat
And
this
I
one
actually,
kid.
I was like little leagues, and I actually made it to the All-Stars. And that All-Star game, I'm playing All-Stars, which is with every league, like older kids and everything. And I was like one of the young heads, and I was still, boom, I got on base still. Bah, didn't matter. As long as you get on base, that was my coach's shit. Like, I don't care what you do, just get on base.
I played every position. I one time faced this one kid at bat, and he was like the smallest kid, man. And I threw the wildest pitch and beamed him totally, man. I was just like, it's like devastating, like, man. Because I look like the bully, you know what I mean? Like I'm beating up on this little kid with the ball, and I was just like, what do you
like?
Well, all I could say
like
is
before
all I could do is say I'm sorry. Like holy cow, I crushed him.
Before this hip hop shit, it was baseball for me. You know?
Really?
And then the hip hop just took over.
Yeah.
This guy's brother was a pitcher too.
Baseball was great.
Come on. We gotta have a game, man.
And
Dr.
bowling.
Dr. Greenthumb softball or some shit. Let's summertime.
Man, I ain't
some
played
big event, some smoke out.
I ain't played him forever.
It would be.
If I play baseball right now, I'd be the sorriest display of baseball ever.
You know, when these guys played baseball or whatever against the other blocks, I didn't usually get down. I always played football or basketball, but like I didn't get down with baseball so much. I mean, I could play, but I can't tell you that I was special at it at all.
The physical act of throwing a ball, like I just haven't even thrown a ball in so long. Like that would be just
You have to warm up.
That would just be I'd have to really warm that up, you know, give it good 5-10 minutes and just start off as loose as possible.
You'd have to play easy catch first.
Oh yeah.
And then, you know, like
Can't come hard doing
oh,
that.
Hell no.
You want to kill your arm? Go ahead. Throw your fastball
Kill your
right
arm,
now.
Kill your arm and then have a bunch of like
Yeah, because you could really
blow your chest out.
I got a pinched nerve.
You could really pop your arm out.
That
man.
too.
If you do try to do pop, that shit comes out.
You don't come with your fastball with after throwing no pitches forever. That
Well,
ain't
if
gonna
you never
work.
pitched, you don't ever try to throw no fastball
No
or
way.
even pitch, period. Because you will blow your shit out. When's the last time you played, Sen?
Baseball?
Yeah.
Shit. I mean, a long ass time ago, but I do take the field when my son's team practices. So I'm out there running after balls and, you know,
Throwing some balls around.
taking some second base or something, you know what I mean? But no, man. Okay, the last time was 28 years ago or something.
28 years, huh?
Yeah, that's when I tried playing down there at the Mike Burrito Leagues in Huntington Park. They call it the Burrito Leagues.
You go try to take a swing, you'll throw your back out, son.
No, I'm not trying to do all that. I ain't trying to do all that.
No batting cages for Sandog.
No, and I was even mad at myself after I went out for that team because I have this love-hate thing with baseball. Like I love it, but I hate to play it. You know what I mean? And somehow I found myself, playing again. I was like, ugh. And eventually I got thrown out for cursing everybody out. And
that's good.
They suspended me.
Maybe that was a lucky thing for you, son.
It was a real mad dog moment. And,
right on. We all have them.
Hey, man, baseball is mad fun to me, man. It's just a fun game.
When's the last time you played?
I mean, it was years ago as a shorty, but
yeah, 40 years for me.
Yeah, I'm gonna say like about the same for me.
But I wouldn't mind, playing. I see a lot of times older folks is getting out there playing softball, and they got their Sunday rallies, and they go drink and they have a good time with it. I'm down for that.
Yeah.
Softball. I could hang with some easy softball.
Yeah, easy.
It's not like that hardball shit, boy.
Yeah. Take a few rips before you go out on the field.
Yeah, you got
nice sunny day and shit.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's what they do where I come from. Like, it's huge. All the people like 30, 40, 50-year-olds, they all have their own beer league, softball league, but they take it like serious at the same time.
Hey, how about in Southgate, there was this little league, it was father-sons, all Cuban guys, right? With they'd make teams with their kids and they'd play softball with their kids. Our bro Fernando used to do that. Remember that?
Yeah.
And I remember one time because I was banging at this point. I had my red flag, my red strings, all that shit, what I'm saying? I'm at Southgate Park. And there's more Crips there than there's Bloods, you know what I mean? But I had come over the tracks to come see the homie and to party out with these guys. And immediately these two these two neighborhoods that we used to beef with saw me. And they all came running up on me. It was his brother, myself, and maybe one or two other guys. And if it wasn't for them old-ass men, they would have jumped me that day. They would have got me good, bro, because it was like, 20-some-odd dudes there. And, they're seeing me. I'm, like, standing out like a sore thumb, right? So they all come, and they know who I am, and I'm, like, trying to, pop my chest out to give myself enough time before the first guy decides he's going to, throw something at me. And Fernando sees it, and he says something to his father. They pull out their bats, and then the other old men and their kids pull out their bats. You never seen motherfuckers run so fast from that. Because, these are grown-ass men still in kind of decent shape, pulling out bats on you. They saved my ass that day. I gotta say, salute to Fernando and rest in peace, his father, Juan, and all those fathers out there who pulled out to save my ass, boy.
Yeah, definitely. You at a baseball game and any fights come up, you watch those bats.
Oh yeah, watch those bats. But that father and son league was cool because like they were bonding, and they had a love for baseball, and they were playing softball. It was pretty cool. I didn't play much. I mean, I did, but I didn't. It did like, I like watching baseball, but like Sendog said, I wasn't necessarily down to play so much.
Yeah, I mean,
my brothers, one of my older brothers, he played, and one of my cousins, two of my cousins, they were really, they were very good baseball players, but like, I didn't catch the bug like they did.
I traded all my sports for skateboard and BMX.
That's right.
That's a good choice.
Yeah. Now, do you think the average fan is gonna pay the extra money that now the Dodgers are gonna be charging because of their $1 billion worth of acquisitions that they made? And from what I understand, all the prices are gonna go up there at Dodger Stadium.
Oh yeah.
Think of it like this: it's like cigarettes. For smokers, it don't matter how high the prices of cigarettes go. The real smoker is going to keep smoking.
That's for Rizzy.
The most diehard of Dodger fans, they'll be pissed as hell, but they still going to keep
They're
going.
still going to go.
Yeah, they're going.
We're going to bitch and moan about the prices all day. I mean, look, with the Lakers, for instance, they haven't won a championship in, obviously since the bubble championship, but before that, they hadn't won one in a while. And the prices steady go up. They don't go down.
Hey, let the Dodgers.
And they hadn't signed anybody crazy yet.
Let the Dodgers charge more. Everybody reluctantly pays and comes. Dodgers win championship, like, that's what they was planning to do anyway. Now fans are happy.
Right.
They're going to pay more again the next season because they can now do it again because they already just did it, and it worked.
You're going to pay more for your Dodger dog and your beer.
It's going to be a little bit more next year.
But we're paying to get all the weaponry to win.
Yeah, now you're paying for championship fees.
Yeah. And best believe they're going to pay for it.
For sure.
With no problem. And give a tip.
That's what Yeah, it'll be, like I said, it will be reluctant at first, but should they win, that will go away.
Oh, yeah.
That will go away.
Yeah, people won't complain.
Yeah, it'll go away, and the prices will go up again.
But the expectations will be high. Like, y'all better win again for these prices.
Yeah, but there'll still at least be there'll be some satisfaction, though.
A little bit.
You know what I mean? If it doesn't happen the next season, okay, what a bummer. You followed up a win with a loss. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, they're gonna have to win now.
But at that point,
they went and bought themselves some big guns, baby. No doubt about it.
And they're still out there spending, so they're gonna be fully loaded. It's gonna be good to watch. I can't wait to see Ohtani hit some home runs at Dodger Stadium. It's gonna be epic.
The machine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a feeling this 2024.
They got homie from the Anaheim.
Yeah, Ohtani.
Yeah.
Shohei Ohtani.
He decided, I'm going to go play.
A friend of mine, we was talking about that last year, and now it's happening. That's amazing.
He said, I'm going to play in L.A.
Yeah, it made the most sense.
Yes.
Even for a person like me that's not an actual player, but just, you get to stay in California, and then play for the, one of the world iconic teams, in all sports. So win-win for him. And then he got paid too. Win-win-win.
That is a win. They're trying, out here, they're trying to come up with a thing where, so that all the money that gets deferred to him at the end, that California gets their tax. Because if, at the end he decides to leave the state and stuff like that, they'll lose all the tax dollar that they could make from him. About that.
Yeah.
Did you hear that?
Damn, no, I didn't hear anything like that.
Yeah, that came out this morning, that they're trying to figure out how the state works it out with them so that they don't lose the tax money.
I believe
when his contract's up, because he's not getting paid all that money until the contract comes to the end. You know what I mean? And they want to make sure he doesn't move before the end of that contract to where they get asked out of their end.
They can't make him not move.
That's the crazy thing, right?
He can go anywhere he fucking wants.
Exactly.
That's right.
That's true, man.
Like I was going to say, I think 2024 is going to be a good year for games, man. A lot of sports, it's going to be on their game.
Better get on your game, man.
Yeah, I mean, sports are getting better as we go along, but some of it is just too over officiated. I don't want to get too technical and shit, but I think let these guys go out there and play ball, and let the fans have
have fun.
Their good time watching these guys play. You know what I mean?
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. God damn it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Listen, I would give you some information today, but I don't have any. So just, bear with us. Smash that like if you haven't. All right?
Where's our information at, man?
That's the information. No. Smash that like.
Yeah, that's the information. Smash that like. And subscribe if you're not subscribing. Crack the all notification bell if you have not done so that you can get down with all the content we drop. All right? Saturday, Cypress Hill High Rollers Tour recap. Number 6 popping off. All right, make sure you check it out. Number 5 is out there right now. Check how we rocked London, and get up on game. And make sure you check the mix show after this show, the Dr. Greenthumb mix show, popping off on Twitch, B_RealTV. That's the channel there, and here on YouTube it's BeRealTV 2. our secondary channels specifically for the mixes. Come get down with us there and check out Les and myself rock the turntables.
Shit up.
We invite you. So invite your friends. Help us grow the community out and all this.
And spread the mixes around, too.
That's right. Spread them around. Share them out. Let them know. And get down with us like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. We got some guest DJs coming up in the next couple weeks, too. It's gonna be popping. So make sure you check us out.
I got a couple of DJs in mind. So
yeah.
We'll talk.
Yeah.
Keep it surprise.
And, it's now 5 days a week. In case you didn't know, in case you late with the info, the mix show is now 5 days a week right after Dr. Greenthumb show. Boom, just pop off to Twitch or YouTube. Or you can go to the home site if you're a full member of BeReal.tv. You know what I'm saying? We pop off right there, both shows. And you can catch them if you're a full member. All right. Yeah, man. I was good and high yesterday, man. I have to tell you.
Fatties?
Yeah. And then the other night, though, when we went to the comedy show, right, Callie had Pedro roll us up a hash hole. Now, we smoked the hash hole there, but it didn't affect me till I got home. When I got home, man, oh, my God. Slapped me right in the goddamn face.
Smoke.
I was sitting there watching something, and I felt like, oh, man.
At least you were at home.
Yeah. It wasn't like, it wasn't like dabs or RSO type of high. But it was that, that chill high, like super relaxed. Like if I'm sitting in the seat, reclined back, I might just doze off right there. I'm not like peeling anything off like on RSO where I get hot and I got to start peeling shit off and I'm looking for the ground. Not like that. It was just very relaxed state.
Would you recommend RSO for cold nights?
Maybe.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It would, yes. It would warm you the hell up off top.
I think you could do some RSO, take your shirt off and go out in the snow and do some angels.
You don't pay for that.
You won't even feel it probably because you're so hot.
I don't think so.
You're going to pay for that one.
You're going to pay for that one. I mean, I suppose I suppose like a guy like, Utah Hawk could do that. Utah Hawk.
I seen Utah.
He could do that. I mean, he does it in a T-shirt. So I would imagine if he took some RSO or SHO, like enough of it, right? Not a little bit, but enough where it cranks your body temperature up a touch. Yeah, he could be the one who could go out there, probably do some snow angels.
Melt the snow.
And melt the snow, yeah. Yeah. For me, like I could not do that. That'd be not good for me. But yeah.
RSO.
But if you want to warm up on a cold night, yeah, do some RSO. You will warm up. It's only for a minute though.
Interesting.
After a while you'll normalize, but like for a few minutes, yeah. Don't get hot.
It's good to know. If you out in Europe or in one of them cold places, RSO.
That's right. And now, this.
Hey, what's up, you guys? It's Ariana from Dr. Greenthumb's LAX. We're located at 5494 West Centinela. Open 7 days a week from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m., so come check us out. We got everything you need from flour, edibles, pre-rolls, vapes, tinctures, whatever you want, we got it. So back to you guys at the studio. Happy New Year, and hope to see you guys soon.
Check out our Dr. Greenthumb locations throughout California. We'll show you the address at the end of the show. And now it's time for submissions.
What?
Submissions. That's right. Submissions.
All right, big shout out to Snacks.
Salute, Snacks.
All right, first one of the day here. We got Alejandro here saying, here's a nice filet I cooked up in the cast iron skillet.
Mm-hmm.
Then I put it in the oven at 400 for 10 minutes, then seared it on the pan with some butter and some fresh Mickey Mouse plate. What do you think of that, Steph Tone?
The plate I could do without, but this piece of beef looks nice.
Absolutely.
I would say so.
It would be nicer. It'd be better, though, if you could have seared the outside a little bit more.
You would like it a little bit more.
I'd like a crunchier outer
Gracias.
regions of the steak, but the inside looks beautiful.
Shout out to Alejandro. I love that Lady Gaga song, Alejandro. Every time I see the name, I think of that. We got Mad Ways up in here saying yesterday's lunch we had is it penne?
Penne.
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 There you go.
Penne.
With a garlic knot on a white plate.
This is my new girlfriend, Penne.
Hey, Penne.
Is it good? You guys had it before?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good.
You know what it is?
They make it with the red sauce, too.
You know what it is?
No, I don't.
The type of pasta.
Thought you were going to explain it a little more than that.
That's what it is.
That's what the picture shows.
It's like spaghetti type of pasta.
It's nothing else to explain.
You thought he was going to say something profound.
Oh,
huh?
yeah. I thought he was just going to give out a bunch of details right
Gonna
there.
break
but
it
no.
down? No, like
No,
The type of pasta.
the type of pasta.
And we got Tequila and Taco saying he's having some wrap snacks, some OG barbecue, rocking with the Snoop Dogg.
All right. Get down.
Also got the ramen on the side.
Need some crunchiness in his...
Snoop got his pitch on every little bag, B.
Do it to it, man. Like Kiss.
He's getting those bags.
Get the bags.
Yeah.
Those little cup of noodles are the best.
Yeah, they are. They're lifesavers sometimes, boy. A lot of sodium, though.
Yeah,
not
don't
good
say
for-
that.
Yeah.
Very high in sodium.
Yeah, they're actually not good for you. But
Not good for you
who am
on
I
the
to tell
reg.
you?
No, not on the reg. Hell no. I'm saying if that's the last thing you got,
That's not your daily.
no, hell no.
We got Ask a Bum up in here showing off an AI art, another send dog fight stance.
Damn.
That's ill right there.
Damn. So get to sending those in if you can.
Magnificent.
That's kind of tight.
He was saying he was trying to send them to your Instagram, but for some reason he can't send them to you.
Oh, really?
Yep.
All right. Well, send me a message and we'll figure it out. It's a nice, very good artwork. I like that.
Shout out to the Pope.
The Pope.
We got McLovin up in here saying, my girlfriend and I had a great time last night at the Ice House for Smoke Out Sunday.
Boom, bang. McLovin.
Truly honored to get a photo with Paul Rodriguez and Be Real. Also got a photo with Callie Blaze, so shout out to him.
Word up.
Is that Callie or John Stites?
California.
Cali should do a little comedy set. I could see that real quick.
Well, the minute he gets heckled, he's going to go choke somebody out, though.
But that's what'll make it great.
Yo, what the fuck? Let me shut the
Yo,
fuck
shut
up.
the fuck up, you cunt.
That'll make it great.
People would just be cracking up.
That's why everybody would go.
They should plan it out where they announce John Stites, but they actually have Callie walk up there.
Yeah. See if they even recognize the deal. They'll be like, yo, he looked a little weird.
We got Midget Mike up in here showing off a little Steph Tone AI art.
Damn.
Look at Steph.
Oh.
Steph Tone got in the gym.
The strong one.
Wrong one. Like, come on.
That's Jim Tone.
He-Man. He got the He-Man body.
That's crazy.
I'm here to play. Guitar.
Skeleton face.
Not for nothing. That's a dope guitar. Those graphics would be dope.
Yeah, yeah.
Great.
That's a summertime T-shirt right there.
I like the money. Get the money. All the pills.
There's money everywhere.
I like the clock.
Those are vitamin stuff.
There's vitamin A, B, C.
I like that clock. That it tells you what time it is.
The melting logo is great.
Yeah,
The clock, yep.
The
Clock's
chain
great.
is ill.
that a shark in the sky? On the right?
I don't think so. No, that's just a little ship.
Like a UFO.
Oh, okay.
They're flying they're flying to outer space.
APU. AP. What is it? UPA.
AP.
That's the next one.
Nice.
UAP.
Thank you for
UAP.
that.
That is, a little too much. Irish coquito.
We got Neo the One 1981 saying, on Saturday, I went with my brother Balls Mahoney and our brother Balls to the Wall to the flower shop in Ahwatukee, Arizona for some flavors.
Ahwatukee.
He's saying we rolled up a hemp blunt as well with a funky field tip.
Get down, man.
He's saying don't judge the roll, B.
No, I won't. Just because you said.
Yo, do you, in your own head, do you be checking out people's joints when you're at places or they're smoking a joint? You might be like, yo,
not really.
That's a fucked up joint. He's smoking.
Nah. No,
you don't even care.
I don't even look. Half the time, my joints at home, if I rated those, they'd be fucked up sometimes.
Quickies.
Yeah, because I'm not really caring. But when I'm around people, hell yeah, I'll roll those like 8 times.
Because
better though.
You know they're gonna be judging you like can't roll shit.
Oh no. But sometimes at home, when I'm not giving a shit, I'll roll those joints worse than some of these people that
when nobody's looking.
Nobody's looking.
But they still gonna smoke.
He's at home.
I will let my guard down and roll a shitty joint just for the sake of I don't need to be perfect right now or close to perfect because you ain't never gonna be perfect on it. No one is.
I think
sorry, Eitan.
Eitan is perfect in his world.
Perfectly out of his fucking mind. Yeah. That part.
We got Kevin up in here saying, let me know what you think of my joint, B. Rolled up some Don Mega in a Vibes Fatty.
Keep trying, homie.
Yeah, keep rolling.
That's a fatty. That's a fatty.
It's going to get better. I mean, if you meant to roll it like a cone, cool. You still got some issues here. But more than anything is on a paper tip. You need to get a hold of one of these, funky field tips, glass tip.
Makes a big difference, man.
Change the game.
Every time I pass the joint to somebody and they got that glass tip and they never smoked that, they're like blasted out of this world. Like, holy shit.
And by the way, I have to give that a 3.
That's a generous 3 for no glass tip.
Caveman joint.
I give it a 2.
All right, well.
There's a lot of weed left on the rolling tray.
Yeah, that's like
you didn't clean
it up. Looking at it, it's not a clean tray. It's a little all over the place with all the scraggles, and then that's probably right.
It's not a 1 because it's not folded. You know what I mean?
Lumpy.
Yeah, no, you're right. It's a 2.
2.
Luckily.
Psycho Leezy could break one out and it could be crinkled up.
Number 2.
As long as it's that incisal.
Soft, too.
We got Jason saying, guys, I went and did a thing this weekend. I went and bought me a new car to me. It's used, but it's new to me.
Hey, all right.
And it's a fat ride for me and my family, and whoever decides to ride with me is going to enjoy it.
Congratulations.
That's the spirit.
Do your thing.
Ford is a good brand.
Be proud of what you got, dude. It's a ride.
It's not a Tesla. You're good.
That reflection, though, makes it look like it got all primered up on the right fender.
The reflection?
Like the building.
Yeah.
Shout out to Jason.
Hell yeah. Congrats, Jason. Enjoy your ride, dog.
And we got one happy mama. She's saying she got Space High, a solo stove, for his birthday.
Damn, those are nice. I want one of those.
Yeah.
Stove.
That's the smokeless stove. That's how Snoop went smokeless right there.
Yeah.
Where you put this? Outside your house?
Yeah.
Just like a fire pit.
Okay.
It's a fire pit.
Nice.
Without smoke.
Gotcha. Oh,
yeah, it channels it away from you instead of blowing all up in your face all the time.
So it's not smoke. So
there's smoke, but it's not gonna
it's sucking it. It got some type.
Yeah, the way the design is, it channels it away.
And next up in here, let's see, we got the Inner Realm saying he just picked up an ounce of shrooms.
Hey,
heavy duty.
That's a sack of Portal right there. That's a full melt and some.
Portal in a sack.
He's saying his birthday's coming up, and he's also saying just got a prescription glasses, B. The age sets in quick.
Yeah. Overnight. Straight up.
That bag's good for 4 melts.
Yeah.
Let me ask you something.
Probably more.
You guys that know.
Full melt, though.
What's the expiration date on mushrooms?
Depends on how dry they are.
Yeah.
If they're cracker dry, they can last years. But if they're wet, then they're not going to last too long. Maybe a few months, 6 months to a year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
What he's saying is, as soon as you get some, if they're not dry, dehydrate them as soon as possible so they can survive longer.
If you're going to keep them.
I got a pack in my refrigerator, so they've been in there. So I don't know. How would I know if they're good?
Good news is, if worst case, you could chuck them and always get new ones.
That's good advice.
That's great advice.
If if you have some doubts, they ain't no reason to find out the hard way, right?
Yeah, those shits are readily available.
Yeah. Like, sorry, I should have did this.
So if they expired and you take them, you're gonna get fucked up, or you're gonna
they're gonna do what they do, but you might feel a little bit more than that stomach twist. Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe nothing. I don't know.
Only one way to know.
That's to do some real science.
I'll bring the bag tomorrow. We'll take them together.
We got Burn One up in here saying, "What up? Found this in my record crate. Can you guys talk about this photo shoot?"
Whoa.
That was for Industry Insider magazine, I believe. Right? That was the only really Insider magazine. It was for our homie Chang Weisberg, who was a partner in Throw In the Smoke Out Festival. I actually wrote a couple articles for this magazine here and there. So it was just an easy plug-in.
West Coast Magazine?
Yeah.
Hey man, that was our internet back in the days. The
magazines, yeah.
You would learn all your information. Okay, so and so got a new album, whatever. Right there.
All of it.
And next up in here, we got Gam. He's saying, "Yo, Sen, I'm celebrating the Raiders last Sunday winning."
Yeah, you are.
Atomic bomb.
Yeah.
That's a good one right there.
Big up to the Raider Nation. Nothing but love and support. That last game, I was able to slap hands with a lot of them, and good ass time.
That's got to be a nasty ass tasting drink right there.
But it'll do the trick.
Now look at it though. What happened? What changed?
It'll taste good.
It's just a new one.
Does it do that on its own? Is that part of the reaction that it gets all fizzy?
No.
Oh no, he just sent in 2 videos like that.
Yeah, I think that's how they serve it to you with the smoke coming out of it. That's the lure,
They put dry ice in it, you think?
Probably. Maybe.
Probably. But I'm sure the drink is gonna taste better after that first drink.
Oh, yeah. After the first drink.
After that
the
first
second drink is when
it's gonna
it
taste
good.
really good.
Yeah.
We got Fernando saying, "Sometimes I need to catch up with episodes at work. What a better way to watch the show. I'm doing some dabs and hot boxing. One love all the way from Lake Tahoe."
Bust it, B.
Lake Tahoe.
Was he blowing smoke out?
Yep.
Okay. It is. Look at that.
Is that like now?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's his mountain of coke right there. He's going to do that later.
Where exactly is
Lake Tahoe?
Uh-huh.
Isn't it? It's up north. Yeah.
Nevada.
Oh yeah,
Nevada.
no, it's on the north side of the lake.
Yeah.
No, excuse me, it's on the south side. Reno's on the north side.
Right. Yeah, it's in Nevada, son.
Right on the border.
Word up.
That's why you need that map, B.
Then you come down to Carson City and it's where the Ponderosa was and Virginia City.
Yeah, it's further up north.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, it's right. It's actually central.
You're Sacramento.
Just
Yeah,
east.
Lake Tahoe right here.
Yeah.
Boom. Thank you, Barry.
This is grade A, 100% pure.
What? They're pure what?
He was gonna say Coke.
Yeah, that's what I thought I heard.
And the last one so far, we got McLovin saying, yo, big shout out to Pedro. Met him as well at Smokeout Sunday.
Word up. The champ be interacting with the fans be all day.
You know, for a quick second, when I first saw a picture of that dude, whoever that guy is, I thought it was Aton right quick.
Aton's skinny cousin?
Yeah, for a second, I was like, wait, that's not him.
That's McLovin. He's been with the fans for a very long time. You know what I'm saying? He's been a supporter and, you know, been with us for a very long time, my man right here.
Yeah, it's Aton's twin.
Word up.
And that seems to be it.
Thank you for your submissions. Keep them coming to brealtvcontest@gmail.com, and we will put them on. You know how we do, and in a few, we're going to open up the doors to the Insane Asylum, but we'll do that in due time. Again, we're freestyling this whole thing because we ain't got no news in front of us right here.
Hey,
Did you know?
We didn't get the sheet today.
We did not get
in 2024. Dom was out.
Word. Hey, have y'all been tripping off of that Alaskan Airlines deal where the door sucked right off of the plane while they were like, I think they were still like 16,000 feet up. The door just popped off.
And the people are just sitting there.
Yeah, some dude's shirt got sucked off of him. Like if he didn't have his seatbelt out, he would have went out that damn plane.
This is why we don't fly.
At least it wasn't a woman's shirt.
So they grounded.
It would have been crazier. Like, you know.
That would have been crazy.
Yeah.
Imagine just sitting there right next to that. Like, yo, I'm just chilling.
Luckily, nobody was sitting on that plane.
Saying no thing. No, we're good. We're still flying. We're good.
Hey, they had to ground. They had to ground about, I think, 170 planes on Alaska Airline.
Could you imagine?
They're canceled. A bunch of flights canceled right now.
That's a big hit for them.
Yo,
you know what I mean?
Could you imagine like chicks like, oh, my bra's coming off. Like,
that'd be like be like the movie Airplane. So.
God.
Yeah, supposedly, you know, they're doing like inspections of all those particular planes for Alaska and, you know, any other plane that's that brand, I guess. They're finding loose shit here and there, like, you know.
Cut corners.
Yeah, just to get the plane off the ground and make some monies.
Alaska's the airline that nosedived right off Malibu.
I don't know if you remember a long time ago, some big old airplane with the upstairs part where other first class people were sitting and the roof came right off of it.
Damn.
And they had there's film of it landing without the roof of the airplane. It came off mid-flight.
Got its cap peeled back.
They were up there in that section just, you know, strapped down.
And freezing balls.
Yeah, they had to be.
Sucking mad air.
There's the Hawaiian Airlines flight that did that too. I think they even made a movie out of the Hawaiian Airlines one.
Yeah. Aloha Airlines Flight 243.
Yeah.
Your face all pushed back and shit.
Yeah, the Aloha one, man. People got sucked right out. Gone.
I would imagine that would, I don't know if they would like fine an airline or hit them with something for that.
Oh, yeah.
I would think that would happen.
For sure. Everybody's
cost you.
Everybody in that section is traumatized for the rest of their life. They'll probably never travel again.
The Hawaiian one's amazing. That plane turned into a straight up convertible.
That's what I'm saying. Something like that, or even the thing with the door.
Yo, that's a nightmare. Right
that would
there,
traumatize a lot of people. Some folks are afraid to fly to begin with. Now, let's say that's your first flight, and this happens. To you, you're validated for everything you ever thought of why I shouldn't get on a flight. And you know, some people never fly again after that type of thing, man.
This is why we don't fly.
You know, people have been through less and don't want to fly. But like that happens, yeah, of course. It's like, oh, hell no, I ain't getting on no planes. Not, you know.
Well, if that's not your warning, nothing will be.
Well, they got very lucky, those people, that they weren't like 30,000 feet up because a few people got sucked out for sure. They're lucky it was just a shirt and a phone. Someone's phone got peeled out of their hand.
F that phone. I'm cool, just as long as I make it back down.
As long as you make it down.
Yeah.
I would be mad though. If I see
Of course.
Yo, the fuck.
You're about to hit the most important text of your life.
Do you think like someone could possibly like come up with like a lawsuit against the airline?
Oh, they're all
Hell yeah.
like cost me
You didn't sign up for this?
Oh man, every
You didn't
person
sign
on
up
that.
for this?
no one signed
been
up
having
for it,
nightmares or I can't sleep or
no. All that.
trauma.
Everybody's lawyer. Everybody's gonna lawyer up and be like, "I'm getting a settlement."
Oh,
from this."
every person that got off that plane that walked the
yeah.
baggage claim saw lawyers in baggage claim.
Hell yeah.
They're waiting right outside.
Cha-ching, as soon as you land.
They
were
thought
right
they were.
there.
They thought they were the drivers waiting on them.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm your new lawyer. You know,
You called
You
for
were
an
on the-
Uber?
Yeah.
you called for an Uber. I showed up. Your new lawyer.
TWA lawyer. Let's go.
We're gonna sue the shit out of Alaska Airlines. They're gonna take a hit.
Alaska Airlines has had a lot of incidents.
They're lucky that no one was sitting in that seat to fall out of that plane
They had their
or
one,
get blown out.
they had one of their crew employees, up in Seattle who hijacked that one and went joyriding that thing around the sound for a little bit before he nosedived it right into the lake.
Crazy, man.
Crazy.
But yeah, man. So all those planes are grounded, 170 of them, and they got
170, that's quite a bit.
yeah. Look it up, Bolton. I believe that was the number. Alaska Airlines.
Oh, and that's just their plane.
Just their planes.
So basically their whole fleet.
They're basically paralyzed right
Yeah,
now.
right.
Yeah.
I would say
That sounds like their whole fleet.
And I believe they're tied with United or something like that.
I'm sure they're part of that partnership.
Can you not find it, Beery?
I'm looking right now.
The One World
Yeah.
thing they got.
Yeah. Yeah, they're trying to figure it out because they got no
171.
planes. 171.
but that particular airline has had a few issues in the last few years.
That's what I'm saying. They got a
that.
track record right now.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they got a bad track record. Well, we'll see if they get back in the game after this one because, I mean, who knows how long those planes are going to be down. They all got to go through thorough inspections, in light of that. Yeah, I would say this. If I was on that flight, I probably would never fly Alaska again.
Nope.
That's what I'm saying.
I'd maybe get on another flight, whatever, you know what I mean? But I definitely would not fly on their flight.
Well,
Flight.
as a gambler, right now probably Alaska might be the safest airline to get on because now they under the microscope. Once they start flying again, you know what I mean? They can't just go out there and act like nothing happened.
Well, once their planes clear inspection,
yeah,
they'd probably be one of the safest.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but
I mean, once some shit like that happens, you're going to be fucked up mentally for a minute. You're going to have to fall back and get your shit together.
oh yeah, right now they got to figure out how many claimants they're going to have claims against them.
It doesn't matter the company that you choose. They all got the problems, man.
Yeah, it could happen anywhere.
Yeah, not a one of them is offering you a fail-safe route.
No, that's they right now they're going to try to settle before it gets to be ugly.
Break them off real quick.
Yeah. Again, they're lucky someone didn't, fall out of that plane or get sucked out.
You think if they didn't have a seatbelt, they would have got sucked out?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Whoever was sitting closest to it, probably, yeah. I mean, the dude's shirt got peeled right off of him. If you're not in your
That's crazy. He must have had a baggy ass shirt.
something. To imagine that you're sitting there.
Like, yo, what the fuck?
I mean, you could laugh at that right now, but in that moment, he was probably scared shitless.
And probably
The last thing I'm thinking about is my shirt flying off while I'm sitting there in my seat strapped in and the side of the plane next to me is gone. That is the last thing I'm worrying about.
Yeah, for Rizzy. That's funny.
Hey, Blaze, we're sorry to hear that, bro. Like, he's saying that he would like everybody to pray for it. His oldest pup just got diagnosed with cancer.
Oh.
Prayers and vibes to you, bro. I know that's hard. But you know.
Yeah, man. It's a dog-eat-dog world.
True that. Man.
They ended up finding the bolt of that door in some teacher's backyard in Portland, Oregon.
Yeah, they found the door in the teacher's yard in Oregon.
That's insane.
And then I keep seeing reports of that man's cell phone who flew out of the plane. It actually survived, and they found that as well in Oregon.
How about that? Was it an iPhone?
Yep.
How about that?
That's insane.
How about that? That's great marketing for iPhone for free.
Yeah.
It landed in the bushes.
That's their new commercial. Go up there, drop it out of an airplane.
You could drop it out of an airplane.
Check it out the window, go down there and find it.
Yeah, if it lands in the forest, you might be all right. But on that concrete,
grass,
on that concrete, that phone's done.
Yeah, if that would have hit the streets of any kind.
Hey, from 16,000 feet, that's something, though. You know what I mean? For it to survive that fall and still be functioning, and it's not like torn up.
Oh, these people are gonna get paid. Ain't nothing normal about sitting in a chair at 16,000 feet when the part of you're in the part of the plane where there is no more plane.
Convertible. Let's go.
Yeah, man.
You didn't pay to jump on the maybe I'm gonna go skydiving without a parachute. Flight.
Yeah. What if they made flights that they go convertible when you're landing, and like people want to sign up for that?
Well, that would be very dangerous.
Yeah.
I don't think that would happen.
People would be screaming like, yeah.
You'd be catching lawsuits left and right.
Everyone puts their hands up when they're coming in like a roller coaster.
I don't think the FAA, is it called?
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't think they would be allowing such a thing.
I don't even think you would be.
You know, it'd be dope though.
Physically be able to though with an open fuselage.
No, you know, it'd be dope though. Is if they made the top clear, so that it could appear to be as if you were.
That would be crazy.
Flying the top. That would be crazy.
Crazy.
Or at minimum, how about clear's probably not doable, but you could make it like the Sphere in Vegas, so it has a video projection, like what you're looking at on the inside is what the camera sees on the outside. So you're actually looking through it like it's not there, but you're looking at a video wall.
That would be dope.
Because that way the plane's still structurally sound.
Yes, because that more than anything, you know what I mean? More than any visual you could like, structurally sound is the best. All right, we're about to open up the doors to the Insane Asylum. That means, y'all, if you got a comment, question, shout out, suggestion, pop it off.
Welcome to the Insane Asylum.
All right, let's do this. First one of the day, we got Jeff Rowe saying, I'm security when I'm backstage with The Hill. I actually went on the tour bus with The Hill to one of the venues.
Word up, salute Jeff Rowe.
Yeah, shout out.
And we got Chris up in here. He's saying, today is my birthday. Can I get a birthday shout out?
Hey, happy birthday, Chris.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, happy squeeze.
And we got Ask a Bum. Would you be willing to do a Dr. Greenthumb episode from the Outsiders Museum in Tulsa? That would be dope.
If we were already in Tulsa, I mean, I don't know if I would like pack up and take everybody down there just to do that. But like if we were on tour and we were rolling through Tulsa, yeah, hell yeah. Definitely do that.
And he's also asking, did you ever hang out with the 5th Ward boys?
I don't think we've hung out.
And we got Sendog's Brosha up in here saying, Sen may be talking, but I'm getting all the shine.
Yep.
Hey,
the Brosha's always shining.
Is there any podcast that's gone and done an actual like tour?
Steve O, I think, in his little band.
Was
or
doing his
RB.
little thing,
Yeah.
So
it's a different kind of tour.
He's mobile though, essentially, is what you're saying though, because he goes to the people that he interviews.
It's sort of like we do it with the soldier stories. It's not necessarily the Dr. Greenthumb show, but it's taking the show on the road, if you will. But his thing is different.
Behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying actually like go on tour, and the podcast is actually like a live event, where you have a live audience.
I thought about doing that. It's just figuring out how we would put that together.
Bring a couple DJs, you know what I mean?
That's right. We are DJs, man.
Tour bus
We
it.
don't need DJs.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, of course.
Word.
Yeah, it could be the podcast, and then there'd be the show, and then there'd be the mix show, like normal. Only we would be just
with a crowd.
Only we'd be mobile doing it.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
A lot of people always ask me, "Hey, is there any way we could go and watch the Dr. Greenthumb live?" I'm like,
we used to do that when we were throwing the Dr. Greenthumb experience shows.
We just need to get a Red Bull sponsor. We could make that happen.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Many sponsors to make it happen. And
we got Big Sean saying, "Rock the Bell Station, playing Beat Nuts right now."
No doubt.
Playing Watch Out Now.
Watch out now.
Salute to Rock the Bells Radio, man.
Big up Beat Nuts. Yeah.
Salute.
We got Ask a Bum asking Sen, who convinced you to leave the streets? Did someone come get you like you got B? And how did your homies react when you started falling back from the streets?
What was the first part of the question?
Who convinced you to leave the streets?
Drugs convinced me to leave the street. I don't know, man. I think I just I was into it for a long time, and that's what it was all about. And then one day, something happened to me inside of my head that just said, "Man, there's more to it than this." And I felt like I had to just get out from where I was at and try to do something else. And I think it's just like a self-awakening moment that I had. And I'm glad that happened to me, because
you wouldn't be here.
Wouldn't be here, or I'd be in jail, or busted for doing something against the law, whatever. But I think it was one day that I was in the hood. We were chilling, right, and I got pretty buzzed, so I went home and I turned on the TV to watch Soul Train, and damn, there's my brother Mellow Man Ace performing on Soul Train. He didn't even tell me. I had no idea. I was shocked.
I was locked up.
Yeah, I was like, whoa, and it kind of really got me thinking, because I was all about hanging in the hood at that point. So that really got me like moving in a different direction, and then just getting tired of where I was at and what I was doing every day. I knew there had to be, something more to this than just that hangout process. So, and what was the second part?
How did your homies react when you started falling back from the streets?
There was some resentment, some of the guys didn't like what I was talking about, you know what I mean? Like, 'cause not only did I just fall back from it, but I think everybody on the block, and I'm talking about on Cypress Avenue, I kind of requested the same thing of them. And like, we can't keep doing this here. We could always be who we are, to the heart, but things got to change. Things have to change around here. Most of them did, and the whole time that we were out there on the block, we only ever lost, like, from the Southgate guys from Cypress Avenue, we only ever lost one dude, to violence. So I'm just glad that, nowadays, looking back at it, was the right thing to do, because, the 80s and 90s out there was no joke. It was hell out there. So that's what's up with that.
Good choice. Bob, yes, I was in the county jail, locked up for warrants, and I seen Mello on Soul Train. It was a hilarious thing.
Y'all had a TV up in what room or something?
And, like when you get
a lunch,
a little bit of time to, watch before you got to fuck off back to the deal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Saw it there.
Yo,
in Biscaloo, son. That place don't exist anymore, but it was a place called Biscaloo, of all places.
I want to salute Mellow Man Ace also for being the first Latino to spit on some hip hop. You know, for real. First one. Salute.
Big up, little brother.
And rocking that sick-ass mask here at the table.
Yeah, that was brilliant. That was brilliant work. All right.
Whatever it takes.
We got Ask a Bum again asking Sen, would you ever work with a folk singer like Jewel?
Sure, why not? See what happens.
Well, I work with her, all right.
Why not? I don't even know any of her Jewel's music, to be honest truth. I know the name, but I never listened to it. But if I liked it, if I like hearing something that she had or whatever, and I think it could become something cool and great, I give it a shot. If not, I tried it and it didn't work. On to the next thing.
And the Pope is saying, yo, Sen, I'm Josh Eternal on the gram. I'll hit you up. He's the one that did that AI art.
Word up. I'll be waiting.
And we got Mike Jones up in here saying, yo, the lowest tickets at the Cowgirls versus the Cheeseheads game this Sunday is $336.
Ow.
The lowest ticket price for Rams versus Lions on Sunday is $504.
Who are the Cowboys playing?
The Packers.
Who you think's gonna come out, Sam?
Where at? What's worth, Lambeau or Dallas?
Let me check.
This is postseason prices, though. Let's be fair.
It's going to be at Dallas.
Much cheaper during the regular season. When you're in postseason, you're going to pay up.
Yeah, it pays. Yeah, it goes up.
It's going up every game. Each game gets closer to the end. It goes up.
What you think, Sam?
My homeboys that love Dallas Cowboys are going to be upset with me.
Oh, boy.
But I'm going to go with the other team. I'm going to go with Green Bay and their quarterback, Jordan Love or whatever. He's going to have a career day. He's going to throw for 300 yards. Woo. And I'm going with Green Bay.
All right. Yeah, that
Where
is
they
going to
playing
disappoint some of your Cowboy homies. That's
where
in Dallas.
Oh.
There's got to be an upset somewhere in the playoffs. There's got to be an upset. I'm picking that game.
You're picking that as the upset.
Yeah.
Oh, the Cowboys going to be upset. All right.
Going to be upset if that happens.
You guys were talking about hanging out backstage earlier. Lord Tiger Style saying never ask for autographs backstage. What are your thoughts?
Yeah. Well, it happens. But usually anybody who is backstage is your homie already, unless, like they brought one of their friends and their friends don't know the deal, then that one of the friends might ask. But
it's certainly more acceptable at the venue backstage than most other places, you know.
But it's rare that people actually ask for an autograph nowadays.
Backstage.
They'll ask for a picture first.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah, because what are you going to have them sign? Unless you went and bought vinyls and stuff like that. Usually nobody brings.
Yeah, unless you bring your own CD or something that you want signed.
The fans outside might have that, but someone coming backstage, they don't, unless, again, they're bringing a friend who's a big fan, they might have brought something.
Sign my titties. Okay.
There's that, too.
Butt cheeks.
The trippy thing that, that I encountered that I never thought would be a thing was like, hey, can you sign my arm? I'm gonna get a tattoo of your signature.
Can you sign my baby? I'm gonna get it tattooed.
Oh, why?
And we were back there at the same place like a year or two later.
Yeah.
And the dude shows up with your signature on his arm.
Yeah.
That he had tattooed. He must have went and did
when they ask me for that, I try to give my best one, man, because I don't want to give and sometimes
you're trying to hook them up.
Yeah, and sometimes the marker might be shit.
I got some sloppy ones out there though, because sometimes it ain't easy to write on skin.
It ain't easy, especially if they're sweating.
Yep.
That marker,
ain't got no chance.
Yeah, it's tough. But salute to the people that have done that, man, because that just blows me away.
Yeah, usually they got to just take a picture of it right away.
Yeah.
That way they got that.
That part. Yeah.
Because otherwise, if they're not going straight from you to the artist, good luck.
Yeah, what's crazy is that some of them go straight to the tattoo parlor if there's one open. Yeah,
you have to.
Yeah. All right.
And next up in here, we got Twack-a-lack saying, yo, Sen, we need AP, just my opinion. He's a Raider.
Yeah, Yeah, no, that's the whole fan base is screaming that right now. So, you're not alone in thinking that. So let's just hope the people that make the decisions get it right, and we keep mashing with the same head coach through the off season into the new season, a full a training camp with him, and I think he's gonna, and I think we have the possibility of making the playoffs next season if that's the case. If not, I'll be a Raider fan, whatever, but. That's what I'd like to see, and I think everybody else would like to see too. Big up Antonio Pierce. Everybody's behind you.
We got Fernando up in here saying the best and highest podcast here. It's drama free, and we got Twackalack saying shout to the Greenthumb squad.
No drama, son. You're absolutely right. And salute to you. Cheers.
Twackalack.
Hey, this stout was good, Lesto.
Thank you, man. I try to buy the good stuff.
I know you do.
We got Terry Sucks. He's asking, did you guys ever get to play MTV Rock and Jock softball or basketball? I love that. They need to bring it back.
But I think softball once, and then Sendog here played the soccer Rock and Jock with Jenny Rivera, rest in peace, and Akon.
Akon was there. Jenny Rivera was there. Pitbull was there too, but he didn't play.
I didn't play neither. I rolled my ankle in a paintball tournament.
But I'll tell you what, I could play me some damn goalie, though.
Yeah, you played goalie. Look at that.
I had no idea.
There you go.
Play me some damn goalie.
With that ugly-ass jersey on, but that's all right. You know what I mean?
That was the free uniform that they gave me. I got the whole away and home uniform.
That hurts my eyes to see that. But I get it. That was way back. There wasn't even LAFC yet, so I couldn't be mad at that.
I still got that whole outfit, including the socks.
Really?
If they ever call me back.
You kept it?
Yeah, I kept it.
It's for sale?
Anything's for sale, bro. You could talk about it.
Hey, bro, I played one of these MTV Rock and Jock soccer deals, and Scott Bakula was playing. How about that? Remember Quantum Leap?
Word.
The main actor, he was a total dickhead.
Damn.
He was taking it way serious, man. It's Rock and Jock, man. Anyway, next.
And we got Ask a Bum saying, Sen interviewed someone while getting a tattoo. That's what he's saying.
Did I interview somebody or got interviewed?
I don't know. He's just saying Sen interviewed someone while getting a tattoo.
Oh,
well, in the super chat.
I did an interview in Amsterdam one year with my brother, Mark Favela from Hollywood Tattoo, and over there in Amsterdam. And I had an interview at the same time, and I didn't want to miss either one. So I had the interview guy come to the tat shop.
That's called maximizing, son.
Yeah, and he was sitting up to my left, interviewing me, while Mark was sitting to my right, inking me down. So,
salute to Mark,
I've done that before. Big up Mark Favela.
We got Steven in here saying the Clippers going deep in the playoffs.
They might. They're looking really strong. I'll tell you that right now. And I'm a Lakers fan, but I'm telling you the truth, goddammit.
Uh-oh.
That's, if all of them stay healthy, if they can stay healthy, they will have a pretty good run. You know what I mean? But it all depends because, some of those guys during playoff time, sometimes things happen.
We got Marbell up in here saying, Haji Sheik, what up, cousin? When we plotting, Cuddy? And he's asking any Haji Sheik stories from back in the day.
Yeah. Okay. You got to understand that back in those days, who was big in hip hop? In those days, it was like
in L.A.
In L.A., it was like Egyptian Lover and Arabian Prince. They all had jams out. So I kind of like did when I heard this football player's name, and I'm actually talking about it for the first time ever.
Yes, you peeling it out, Marbell.
Yeah. So I heard this player that the New York Giants had. The guy's name was Ali Haji Sheik, and I thought that the Haji Sheik part sounded cool. So I think for like 2 years or something, I went under that name.
Yeah.
And then I think one of the but at the same time, I was already Sendog, and from the hood. So I was just, I don't know, when you're young and you're just trying to create and things like that, you come up with corny ideas sometimes. But I have a homeboy named Will, and Will still clowns me for that name. Like, he'll call me up and be like, "What's up?" I'm like, "Oh man, give me a break." But yeah, man, it was
that
it
the
is
one?
what it was. It was DVX. That was the first incarnation of DVX, and I forget what Mello called himself, but
Ace Cool.
yeah, it was Ace Cool. It wasn't Mellow Man yet.
Was that the name that Trace was threatening?
Yes.
Yeah.
And now you've taken his weapon away. Good job.
You de-weaponized.
De-weaponized.
So there, don't ever ask me about it ever again. Nobody.
There it is. He gave you the full story right there.
And we got Yunk Monk asking the table, what's the weirdest gift a fan gave y'all?
The weirdest gift a fan gave?
A bloody knife.
Bloody knife, yeah.
A nasty old bloody rusty knife.
Now that's weird.
The weirdest thing. Oh.
And what's amazing about it is I got it leaving somewhere, which means I actually took it on a couple flights. Somehow got that thing across 2 flights to where I was going when I opened it up, and I was like, what the?
Crazy. Murder.
I ain't never got nothing weird for nobody that I could
talk
about, remember.
I can't recall anything weird. Because, I mean, left and right, fans have given me herb and art. Really dope art.
Dope art.
But I can't recall anything like weird. Not at the moment. How about you, Les?
Yeah, like you said, mostly drugs or
alcohol.
Art. Yeah, alcohol.
Here's this bottle.
Yeah, take this bottle. Let's drink. Let's go somewhere. It's always something good.
What's the most expensive bottle someone's given you?
I mean, I had some good, some good Hennessy's back in the days. VSOP.
Yeah, that VSOP crazy.
Some good, expensive, $2,000, $3,000 bottles.
How about that shit that Shannon Sharp and Cat Williams were drinking was $25,000 a piece?
That's what I'm talking
about.
Both
them bottles.
Yeah. And they were sipping on it.
Sipping.
That's commitment to what you do right there. I would never pay that much for a bottle of anything.
Yeah, but they're both balling.
Yeah, I think it was sponsored too. You know what I mean? So they were enjoying the sponsorship. All right.
Well, that helps a lot too.
Yes, absolutely.
We got Hybrid Cypher saying Around the Fur was my and my friend's favorite album. Shout to Steph Tone.
Hell yeah, thank you guys.
Well, Steph Tone, I got a question about that. Who came up with that title?
Oh
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I've always enjoyed that. I've always enjoyed saying that the name of that record.
Yeah, and from what I remember him saying, it was, it's not what you think. You know what I mean? It immediately you kind of have like these impressions of what it might be and this and that, but it's it's more kind of like just the if I remember him saying, it was kind of more or less just kind of the seediness of the saying itself, but not trying to be specific about something like that,
Yeah, gotcha.
Ambiguous.
Yeah.
All right, that'll work.
And next up in here, we got Matt saying, let's go Pack. Go Wisconsin. Salute and God bless.
He's a cheeser. All right.
We got Hybrid Cypher saying, Send Dog 02 was great. You remember Ram LZ?
Yeah, Ram LZ, the OG. Yeah, man, we got our name from one of his records. Just a talent, man. It's a talent, and his scene in Wild Style, iconic. You know what I mean? If you're a hip hop head, you know exactly it's coming through your mind right now as I'm speaking about it. One of the best MCs that we've had in a long time. Very creative cat, and I'm glad that we were able to come across his music at the time that we did, because it furthered our belief and our love for hip hop.
I think he was definitely ahead of his time, man.
For sure.
And last week when Marbell mentioned Haji Sheik, Sendog said he's going to take you out to dinner. So Marbell's asking, so dinner and Greenspan on you. Deal, Sendog.
He said dinner and Greenspan.
Yeah.
Deal, Sendog. We'll talk soon.
Yeah, if you can find me, you got it. Yeah.
He's like, I'm outside right now.
Look outside.
Look outside.
Look out the
Look to your left.
Walk 3 steps.
We got Chris up in here saying, I love this. Every time Sendog is on, you guys should do a sports part of the show.
All right.
Be Real has been telling me that for a while. But yeah, you know, it's all about them sports and that music.
They go together like weed and music.
We got Josue saying, yo, Dr. Greenthumb's softball league, we can get high as hell right before the game. Let's go.
Before? What are you talking
During.
about?
During and after.
The whole game.
Before, during, after.
Yeah. It'll be
on second base.
Yep. Running
taking a rib.
You gotta
stealing second base while you're smoking one. You know what I'm saying?
Up on third base.
Are you coordinated enough?
Yeah, you got a guy at first and a guy on third there. Both guys holding for you. On second base, you got to wait.
Yep.
That's your incentive for wanting to steal.
Yep.
And shout to C- and the Real Cubano. They're rating us on Twitch. Big shout out to them.
Salute.
Yeah. Big up C.
And we got Christopher saying, on a strong Tuesday today, we smoke strong. Salute to the guys at the table.
Salute. What up, salute.
Cheers.
That's right.
We got DJ Chillzo saying, yo, I have a homie who works for Boeing, and the story he tells me about what they do for maintenance scares the ish out of me.
Oh, don't think duct tape isn't in the game?
Yeah, they want to get those flights out quick as possible because every time, you know, for as long as they ain't down, they're losing money.
Yeah,
I mean, for as long as they're not in the air, they're losing money.
That's why you don't hear about those stories ever again because...
Yep. Pay for it to go away.
And we got the average Joe asking the table, how was the 50th anniversary of hip hop?
It's been cool so far, you know what I'm saying? There's been a lot of dope events. Go ahead, son.
Do you mean like the Grammys performance thing, or what are they talking about?
I think they're talking about the Grammys performance.
Oh, word up. Well, I had a good time, and not just being on the stage, but watching, you know, the part of the show that I watched. I thought it was all dope, and a lot of iconic acts and legendary performers were there. And you know, like hip hop is here to stay forever. So I was glad to be part of that.
For real, as long as there's hood people, there's gonna be hip hop.
That's right. It's always gonna be cutting edge.
It's left the hood though. You know what I mean? The hood would. The
hood is the real.
The hood could insure, but the hood is also a very creative place. Something else can come from there.
Yeah.
And you don't know, you know what I mean? It might be better, it might be bigger.
Well, it's extended beyond the hood. Like, you know, it's still there.
That's what I'm saying. It's left the hood.
It's still there, but it's extended beyond it for sure. Absolutely.
Because how many people in the suburbs wish they was the hood?
I don't know if they wish they was the hood, but they want to be down like some of the homies that are in the hood.
I mean,
that's what I'm saying.
Most of the ideas and the originality begins in the hood.
For sure.
Yeah. Anything else?
And we got Mama Cass saying, Ron Jeremy tried to sign my titties, and I didn't even ask for it. LOL.
Pervert.
Did he do it?
That's why he's in trouble right now. Shit like that.
Of course he did it.
Wow, a Ron Jeremy experience.
Yeah, Cass. Was Ron successful? Did he actually sign the titties?
Of course he did. He probably signs mad titties all night.
Not anymore.
Not anymore,
locked
dog.
Up. What's going on?
My dude been locked
Está
up
preso.
for the last year and a half,
the
2
fuck?
years.
He wild out?
Longer than that. It's been a while now.
It's been a minute, yeah.
I didn't even.
He's got some some things on his back right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And now we got Matt in here saying the percentage on Jordan Love surpassed Favre and Rodgers. Talking about the Packers quarterback.
Word.
What's the percentage?
I don't know. He just said the percentage on Jordan Love surpassed Favre and Rodgers.
Favre?
I think the percentage.
What's his name?
Brett Favre.
I don't know because I don't know what each guy's accomplishment is. But I definitely think that the skill that he's showing as a young quarterback and the touch that he has with his passes, he's definitely going to get close, or if not match some of those records that the two previous quarterbacks put up there for Green Bay. I think they did their diligence when they thought about picking that dude out of all the quarterbacks that they could have picked, and they got that one guy that they saw something in. Because you got to remember, Green Bay's only had a couple quarterbacks for the last, 20-something years. Brett Favre and Aaron Rodgers. So I think whoever they pick, they know that guy could come close to what those other guys did or even surpass them.
Favre.
Brett Favre.
Oh, my God. All right, next.
And then we got Ask a Bum saying, send dog for the Raiders OC, he's saying.
No. I'm a fan. But yeah, okay. I like that. Thanks for that shout out. But I like watching ball. That's it.
And the last one so far of the day, we got Glob Monster 710 saying it was cool that you guys got to see Paul Rodriguez at the Smokeout Sunday. I got to go watch him perform.
Yeah, man. Well, he's doing these sets, man. Go check him out because he's still hella funny, man.
It's a Hall of Fame comedian. Right?
Hall of Famer right there, for real. All right, man. That's going to do it for us. We want to thank everybody for watching, getting down with us on the daily, Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. The Dr. Greenthumb Show right here on Be Real TV, YouTube, Twitch, Discord, and our home site, www.bereal.tv. Before you step out, make sure you smash that like and subscribe and all the things we need you to do. Help us out. Know what I mean? And peace, positivity, and prosperity to all of y'all. And good health. All right. Les, got any shout-outs?
Word. Shout out everybody hanging out with us, watching, just chilling with us. Shout out to the Dr. Greenthumb squad. Of course, you know how we do. And it's Tuesday, so, it's mix day. Dr. Greenthumb mix. Get ready for that.
Sensi Mia, yes, Paul Rodriguez is a skateboarder, but that's Paul Rodriguez Jr., son of Paul Rodriguez Sr. Who? Father's son.
We've had both of them in here.
They've both been in here.
Shout the Insane Asylum. Thank you guys so much. Shout to Ray Morning Shot Films. Shout to the Dominator. He'll be back here tomorrow. And what's going on this strong?
Yeah, man. Shout out Mark Sargent, Karen B, David Weiss, Sandog, B, Invisible Man, Psycho Les, Bolton, Ray at Morning Shot Films, Taryn at Velvet Hammer, the Dominator. Where you be, dog? Aton Pedro, Javi Lopez, Cali Blaze, E-Zone, the Asylum, Twitch Ward, Discord leaders. Y'all have a great week. See you on Friday.
Yeah, shout out to the fellow Southgater and Cubano Dave Lombardo, the homeboy Ice-T, and my man Charles and Ken Dog from a band.
This is Ice-T.
Trace and Bobo.
Charles and Ken Dog from a band called the Merry Wallopers. Big shout out, guys. Much respect.
Much love to all y'all out there. Swallow that.